your body. Got a problem with authority. Would you stop a speeding bullet? Are you afraid of the masked man? Come on! Bring it on! Think you've got a game?
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe, this is the most badass hockey podcast in all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy C, and you're listening to Shot from the Point Live. This week on Shot from the Point Live, well, they put Lundqvist in net. He blows it. Then they make the ultimate worst move on the planet. They don't put Lundqvist back in. I'm talking about the New York Rangers versus the Boston Bruins. I'm talking about the New York Rangers versus tonight's Washington Capitals. So they put Talbot in. What happens? He blows it. What's the result? 2 blows it. Now we have a full-blown goalie controversy, which was predicted right here on Shot from the Point in New York Rangerland. All the pressure now rests on Alain Vigneault. This is a huge problem. A lot more than you might think, and there's Ranger history behind it. We're going to be covering all that and more on Shot from the Point Live. From the dirtiest of dirty, filthy, rotten, stinking down the shore, New Jersey, none other comedian and legendary Jake Link. And from the Midwest, where they kill zombies and shit. And, that's right. Ferguson doesn't have zombies. None other than newsman and St. Louis bluesman, Jake Link. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program, guys. We got a big show
double
ahead.
intro for
Stop
me.
moving shit around! What the fuck is this, amateur hour?
That was my mic.
Actually, it is amateur hour on YouTube. You're absolutely right. Go ahead, move it. Do whatever you like. Have a great time. All right, let's get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Link predicted it. I've seen it before with the Van Beesbrook-Richter 1992 deal. Of course, we're all more than thankful that Cam Talbot had a great time with 25 games. Won most of them. What was he, 18-3-1 or something like that?
18-4, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 18-4-1, something like that. Couldn't ask. I would have settled for 500. Now, Cam Talbot has put the Rangers in a position to actually win the President's Trophy. That's fan-friggin-tastic. Super. So, Lundqvist gets back, and here's what they have to do. They have to get the guy warm. I was totally willing to let this guy have a bad game. The problem is he plays in the biggest city in the world with some of the most finicky fans in the world. And even before he stepped out on the ice, this show received tweets and calls and all sorts of other crap about Cam Talbot starting in the playoffs and not Henrik Lundqvist. That's a mistake. I was super happy with Alain Vigneault sticking with Lundqvist after he had given up a lot of goals, and some of them are soft, and he also made some spectacular saves, and nobody really played that great in front of him. But the mistake was made tonight. Washington, New York, in New York, where the Rangers at times looked excellent. They looked like they were in control of the game. They go with Cam Talbot, and Cam Talbot has a bad game. That could not have been a worse scenario for the New York Rangers going into the playoffs. Because now the pressure and the Ryan Lamperts in the world and all you idiot Ranger fans, let's go with Talbot. He's winning. I think you should go with Talbot. Henrik Lundqvist has Stanley Cup final experience that cannot be replaced. He's been hurt. He needs to get warm. He probably should play the rest of the season with the exception of 1 or 2 games. So here we have it. A full-blown goalie controversy. A game in which the Rangers at times didn't play good in front of their goaltender. Now, look, they're both cold now. That's really what it comes down to. Mm-hmm. Talbot's cold. Lundqvist is cold. Mm-hmm. This is a team that's staring down the barrel of a President's Trophy, which, by the way, I don't care if we get. But
you know what this President's Trophy should just be? A bronze dick, because that's all it fucking
That's all
means.
it ever been. Ever since they installed it in 1985, I think it was.
Big bronze dick. That's all.
Big bronze dick. Big dildo. Not even with a big dildo without the courtesy to vibrate. I mean,
Yep.
it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Jake Link, who hates the Rangers, will give you his, I'm sure, unbiased opinion on the situation. Go ahead, Jake.
Lundqvist sucks. No, my thing is, I think not only as you said, this has happened in the past, the New York Rangers, but this has happened with Alain Vigneault in the past.
Oh, that's right.
This
With
is
Luongo and
classic Alain Vigneault with when he had, you have the hot goal, you have your star, pretty much a Hall of Famer in Roberto Luongo, and you have the young kid in Corey Schneider over there in Vancouver,
And then it continued with Eddie Lack after that. It continued with Eddie Lack.
Eddie Lack was, that just continued, but Eddie Lack was that was with your old buddy there.
Now they're doing that with him and Miller.
Yeah. What were you saying, Jeff?
No, I say they're doing that now with Miller, Lack and Miller.
Just like you said, considering like where the sports market of the teams you and I root for, sometimes when it's what have you done for me now, not what have you done for me late, it's not what have you done for me in the past, it's what have you done for me now. There's been times where the New York Giants have a 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback, a Super Bowl MVP quarterback,
and they'll cut him the next year.
Him down to fucking nothing.
Yeah.
If he has 3 bad games.
It's unbelievable.
And you know what? This is going to be the demise of the Rangers.
It
couldn't have happened at a worse time for such a great team.
And we had to say, here. By the way, callers, make sure if you want to call me on Skype, make sure you send me your contact information first, and then I would be happy to put you in the calls. Here's another problem. This can be handled, but the problem is the coach has to take all the blame if it doesn't work out, and that's not even fair. What Alain Vigneault should do tomorrow, Hank's a guy. If he blows game 1, make it Talbot. Hank should be playing every game.
If he completely dies in game 1.
Yeah.
Maybe give him 2 games. Maybe 2.
No.
What?
No. You do not do that.
Why not?
You keep him in because the Rangers have money and they have time invested in him. And you know what?
Good point.
You start doing that, you just pretty much just completely, you're going to, going back to football, you're going to Mark Sanchez him.
Yeah.
You are going to completely ruin him as far as just the psyche of an athlete.
Of Talbot or Lundqvist? I'm a little confused here.
You're going to ruin Lundqvist.
Yeah, so you're agreeing with me. You go to the media tomorrow.
You go Lundqvist every single game.
Unless he gets tired. And you tell the media. Tell the media.
He plays game 1 through 7 until he gets hurt or really shits the bed.
Yeah. You go to the media. You stop the Ryan Lamperts where you track. You put it to rest. The fans are going to be like, first of all, the fans are going to be like this. They're just going to say, all right, fine. The fans are very simply going to, Zach, if you want to call me, if you got to add, I got to add you to contacts. That's just the way it works here. Add the contacts. There we go. And we're not done yet anyway. No, you go to the media, you tell them. You tell them right away so they have nothing to really report about because it's set in stone. The fans are going to go, oh, you should have went Lundqvist. You should have went Talbot. They're going to do what the fans are going to do. But you got to silence the media because the media is what can get people riled up in the locker room. Say it tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Just called the Jake Freud link.
Yeah. No matter what they do, the worst possible thing they could think to do, and I'm going to call it right now what they're going to do, when the media starts asking the question, who is the playoff goalie, they're going to say, we haven't decided yet, and that will destroy the team.
Quite frankly, I think they should go empty net. That's my professional opinion.
Yeah.
As a journalist.
Well, it worked well for the Devils because they almost.
Journalist.
It worked well for the Devils this year because they almost made the playoffs with an empty net all year. Oh, that's right. Corey Schneider was there. The worst thing they can do, the worst thing is say we haven't decided yet. Decide tomorrow, Monday afternoon, or Tuesday morning. Everybody knows it's Lundqvist. And this is not a thing like, oh, well, Hank's been there longer, so he deserves it. The best player deserves to play. But here's the thing, and that's why I would tell Cam, you don't got experience. We had this guy in there last year. We're going with it. If we see some signs, you're definitely good. You are number 2 guy. And they should have never, ever given Cam Talbot the impression, even with his great winning streak, that he was going to pass
should have said, Cam,
Lundqvist.
thank you very much for everything you've done. Now you did your job.
Go back to the bench.
It's time for
job.
Be ready next time. You did your job. Go back to the bench.
There's a reason Lundqvist was named the number 1.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a reason why he's the highest paid goalie in the league. They're not paying him all that money to ride the bench.
Look, at the end of the day, I actually don't care if they go Talbot because I trust the coach. The coach is the coach is the coach. But that means come out tomorrow and say, go Talbot. Talbot's our guy. Don't leave this up to all the conspiracy theorists stirring the pot, screwing up things in the locker room, making people nervous. This is the worst possible thing. It's exactly what we predicted. And if you want to go back to Mike Richter of John Van Beesbrook, where they both had, I think they were the second and winningest goalies in the league that year. They had 2 guys, a backup, and we didn't have a starting goalie. And they always won all the time. The Rangers won the President's Trophy in 1992, and Roger Nielsen decided to go with a multiple goalie system in the playoffs, and it was a frigging
it's
disaster.
Just like the NFL. When you have 2 quarterbacks, you have no quarterback. When you have 2 goalies, you have no goalie.
Racist Frank, you're on the air.
What's up?
Where have you been, you pussy?
What's up?
Let's stop this talk. Who cares about Talbot and Henrik? We're gonna put in Skatsky.
We're gonna what?
Man, those 2 games against Buffalo.
Yeah.
2 games against Buffalo. Ooh.
Yeah, he would have looked. Yeah. Considering all the player they played against today is better than the whole entire Buffalo Sabres team.
I only thought Talbot left one softy go through, and the other one was questionable whether the defense should have got out in front of it. Where do you think they go from here, Frank?
I think we go Henrik. He's been the man since day one. Talbot, he came in, did his stuff. Good job, kid. Obviously, Henrik's not going to be here forever. You'll get your chance one day.
Okay. Totally agree with you. Now you're getting your balls busted. Where the fuck have you been? No. Where have you been?
Where have I been?
Yeah, where have you been? We missed you.
Drop dead.
What's that?
Miss me? Oh, you'll miss.
We missed you.
We miss all our callers because there's only so few of you.
Yeah, so few. Yeah. No, let me ask you something. Why did you disappear? Why did you delete your Twitter account?
What, I delete my Twitter?
Yeah. Be honest. This is a show about honesty. We're all honest about our personal lives. Why can't you be?
Honestly, the only people I really talked to on Twitter was you guys because to see what you guys are doing.
Then why did you leave? Then why did you leave us?
Yeah.
Why'd I leave you?
Yeah. I want to know.
Because you know what I said, and I was like, oh, shit.
Were you embarrassed about it?
Was I embarrassed about it? I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that.
You gonna be bad? Yeah. Why did you... Look, you're getting off the hook, but you gotta get your ball busted. Why did you say that awful word, by the way?
That awful
Emotions
word.
got high, and you said something that he...
Yeah. Why did you say that? I can't have it. The only time I can tolerate that word is when 10,000 European assholes from Norway are calling me at the same time.
Hold on, wait a second.
Do you apologize?
Said it.
You apologize?
What?
Are you apologize for what you said?
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you had to.
Don't you like Debbie?
She's black?
Yeah. How do you feel now?
All the kicks.
Yeah.
Kicks for kicks.
Don't you like Graham?
Texas?
Graham's a good caller, right? Graham's a good person. He's been nice to me.
Oh, that's the guy from Cronin, right?
Yeah.
He's from Atlanta, right?
Yeah. He's a good guy, right?
Uh-oh.
He's also like 6'5", by the way.
What?
He's also 6'5". I want you to say you're sorry, and I want you to come back, and you're welcome back with open arms, but don't do that again, because, look, I know we're wacky over here, but there's a line. You know what I mean?
No, I got you.
All right, and it's not like
You're good.
Look. If you were reading something, hey, guess what Sidney Crosby said? And he said the N-word, and it's not about the word itself. We're not hateful.
Context. I got
We're
you.
ball busting. I was ball busting that bitch. She needed to get her balls busted. I don't hate her. Even though that she's a lesbian. I don't know. But no, that's you kind of crossed the line, and I wanted to bust your balls about it. All right.
Hey,
So
listen, I deserve you can bust my balls where you want.
all right. Well, I love you, and I'm glad you're back. All right,
We'll
you're forgiven.
We'll take a Sharpie, scratch it out, and forget about it.
Yeah, you're forgiven. Oh, inside joke.
Jeff
All right.
had a problem with
You're
racism.
forgiven. Go Rangers. I want to hear you say go Rangers.
Go Rangers.
And I like black. And I like black people. Say I love black people.
I love black people.
I would let a black
Look,
person date. Listen to me. I would let a black girl date my sister.
No, WWE doesn't like black people because Big E just got pinned.
Oh, no. He's got to do his penance, Jeff. Let him do his penance. Say I would let a black girl or a black guy date my sister.
I would let a black guy or a black girl date my sister.
Okay, I would let a black man kiss me on the lips.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, see you later.
What's wrong with the gays now? Huh?
Welcome back, bitch. I don't think I busted his balls enough, but I think that was close enough, right?
You know what? I remember seeing it, and then I just, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
he was gone.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back though, because we do love him. He's a good caller.
He's good.
And he was, you know what? That's why he went away, because he was embarrassed, and he should have been embarrassed. That was going to. And you know what? He was trying to be funny, and it wasn't funny. That's all. That's where
I want to know if he got your for the black community, if everything's cool now.
Yeah. So
just
say you're sorry.
If everything's cool.
I'm not into like saying, oh, you're a racist, you deserve to be shunned like an Amish whore. No, I'm not into that. I ain't doing that. And you say you're sorry. You kiss a black man on the lips, and you're forgiven.
Frank, everything's fine. She says, I actually like Frank. He's funny.
Yeah,
so
he's funny.
You're good.
All right,
okay,
see? We're all family again. Isn't that great?
I just want to say, speaking of, I guess since we're talking about the African-American race, Winnipeg got Dustin Bufflin back. That's big for them.
Yeah! Bufflin.
Going into the playoffs.
He's a bad motherfucker. I love Bufflin.
Yeah, he's a pretty scary guy.
He's scary. But you know what else is scary? Finnish announcers. Gobble gaga! What the hell does that mean in any language?
You could have told me that was Finnish porn. That's Finland's. Do you believe in miracles?
Actually, I guess I sort of wanted to compare it to another one. There's other ones that have been completely ridiculous. So let's not throw the Finns under the bus. Of course, you can check this full video out.
It was a clean hit.
It was a clean. Yeah. That's actually kind of like
It's kind of the same like tone and
yeah. So it's like we can't. It's like sort of like
in on Kolzik. Fake the
he's like a muppet.
between his legs.
He's kind of like Kermit the Frog. Yeah, it's like Kermit the Frog. Hey, we got it! You know. That's a
really good show. Yay!
I gotta hear that again. Hold on.
Yes, fake the
So we have that one. We have Gobble Gaga. The other thing is he starts yelling yes in the middle of it. That's kind of funny too. Gobble Gaga.
Mattel.
Yeah, well, that was like real. That one I won't throw on the list of ridiculous calls. That's pure. That's from the heart. That was
I know. That's a
come on. I can't. I mean, even you as a Devil fan. In a way, that loss kind of made your team too. It put you guys in the forefront. So it wasn't even that bad. You ended up fucking winning the next year anyway.
And we got 3 cups after that. No hurt feelings.
Yeah. It's really.
You guys are still looking for that other one.
I'm trying to think. What's the other one? There's another one up there.
It's a clean hit.
Yeah, it's a clean hit, right? That's what I'm looking for right now. It was a clean. Do I have that one anymore? I hate this thing. I need a better way to do this. This is so stupid. Yeah, here's another one. This one's ridiculous.
It was a clean hit. It was a clean hit. It was a clean hit.
And to make a long story short, he goes on and says that 17 more fucking times. And last but not least, my favorite one.
We have a first-line center, a first-line winger, and we trade him for a third-liner who's supposed to be rough and tough but has 12 minutes of penalty. I've been crying
You know what?
all morning.
You know what the best part about this is? You could tell he's in the car.
Yeah, I know.
So like his sister's driving
And laughing at him.
He's probably on the phone. Look, he's probably like giving him that side look and just like kind of looking at him like, get a hold of yourself, man.
I've been crying all morning.
Aren't you missing one too? You're missing the kid from San Jose.
Well, you know what that means? Oh, there's one. Yeah, but that's not a call. I mean, that's a. And that being said, it's time for the Gazar report.
İslam'ın küfür ile bitmeyen kavgasına kendisini adamış tarih yazan bir adam.
I kill all the infidels if they don't like the Habs. I'm Matt Gazar and I will blow up your Volkswagen. All right, Gazar report. Welcome aboard, Gazar.
All right, thanks for having me.
Well, we love having you. What's on your mind today?
All right, well, I fucking hate the refs in this game.
Yeah, which game?
Oh boy.
The past week
Yeah.
has been a really, really crappy officiated game, and mostly due to the goalie interference. Now, I'm referring to the Corey Perry and Tuukka Rask incident. In my opinion, when the player enters the crease and initiates contact with the goalie, that should automatically be a penalty, or the goal should be waved off. And I'm willing to bet if Corey Perry was...
They have a situation like that. It's called NHL 15.
Yeah, it works in NHL 15.
I'm not asking it to be NHL 15.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're interfering with the goalie, it should be waved off, because you could disagree with me, but I think it's one of the most important position in all of sports. I mean,
how old were you in 1989? How old were you in 1999?
I was 4.
Do you remember when they had the in the crease rule?
No.
It was a disaster.
Crease rule.
It was a fucking.
It was
disaster.
the most ridiculous rule.
I know what you're saying, and I do think what happens is there's 2 problems that you're not thinking of because you haven't seen it yet. Because they tried this before, but this stupid foot in the crease rule, right? There's going to be look, they're on skates. It's going to be contact, right? And if you start getting a situation, especially if you send it up to Toronto, you're going to get some real excitement taken out of the game. It ruined the whole season, and it stole the Stanley Cup from the Buffalo Sabres. I really suggest you go back and look into that season.
The Sabres were going to lose anyway, so...
I don't think so. This is Game 6, bub.
I understand if it's a foot in the crease.
Yeah.
But in the past week, I don't know if any of you have seen the Canadiens game. Probably not, because you all hate the Habs for some reason.
I do hate the Habs.
I don't hate the Habs.
I hate the Habs. Well, that's because, that's right. That's his, second team or something like that. But go ahead, Matt.
But the players are attacking Price. I'm not joking. There's at least 2 times a game where they just run into him and don't even try stopping.
Aww.
And he stays down for
like
2
Chris
seconds.
Kreider.
And I just shit my pants. And I hate Chris Kreider. Just mentioning his name makes me want to kill him.
The holy Carey Price has been touched. We must intervene in the name of the Habs.
Must intervene.
Yeah.
The refs really should call them.
Carey Price. I'm so sick of Carey
shit.
Price.
I can make better calls if I had asshole fries and an eye for an asshole.
Matt, are you one of these people that think the league has an out for the Canadians?
No,
please,
you can't say that. I just defended the Bruins.
Okay.
Do you know how dirty I am? I go out of my way to say Marchand has a big nose, or Lucic has a hunchback, or Claude Julien has no neck, or Rasmus stared at the Ark of the Covenant and half of his face melted off.
Matt, I know how dirty you are. You're Muslim.
Oh, it's so awful. What am I gonna do? Fucking, that's not Muslim. It's terrible. Yeah, I think you walked up to the line on that one. Watch it.
I did.
Yeah, why watch it? I don't know why I like that one.
I visited some Muslim countries, and it can get pretty nasty because they only get water once a week.
I know.
And they're wearing those black gowns, just the sun hitting them. They sweat all over the place.
Have you ever been to Turkey?
No, I've been to Syria. Well,
have you really been to Syria?
I'm gonna say something that's
how was the training? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Matt, what does it say on that flag, by the way?
Go ahead, Matt. Tell the story.
Oh yeah, because this is gonna get you all very disappointed.
What's that?
But technically, I'm not really Turkish. My grandfather.
Oh, fuck.
My grandfather was born there, but now that part of Turkey became Syria.
But you have a Turkish. But you have a Turkish last name, though.
Yeah, it
should be spelled with a K.
The reason I'm saying this is because you brought up my grandfather last episode, and I don't remember much from him. But if there's one thing I remember, it's that he really hates Turkish people. And anytime you call me that, I just know that deep down he's cringing.
You know what's really funny? Because I took a summer vacation to Iraq one year. And it's funny, like
that's called the army.
Yes, that's right. And I noticed because I met Kurds and Iraqis and people that were named Al-Tikrit, which is where Saddam Hussein was from, and everybody hated each other, and it was always the other fucking guy. The only people that didn't hate anybody got killed a lot. They were called the Turkoman, right? And the Turkoman were northern Iraqis that wander around. They're nomadic. And they're not nomadic, I don't think, because they want to be. It's because they have to be. And they're actually wandering Catholics. And they're the only people that are mildly worth trusting if you can get within an earshot, because they're so smelly, it's unbelievable. So, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Everybody, which is kind of the problem. Everybody just hates the fuck out of everybody else. And they think that if you kill the other guy, everything's going to be great.
Yeah. And just by the way, if ever one of you want to take a trip somewhere,
where are you from,
do
Jersey?
Not make it Syria, because
don't worry.
The traveling people said we're not used to their.
There's this
we're not
very
used to
hostile
their
group over there.
What are you saying?
There is one, but we're not used to their water, and we couldn't drink any of the water because the bacteria and everything.
Yeah, I know.
But we didn't know that counted for watermelon. But
oh my God, you're kidding me.
And if you guys want to see true explosions, you should have seen the bathrooms over there. I mean, oh my God. It's
unbelievable. You know, guess what? I have footage, if you can believe that. Bye, Matt.
Oh my God.
And that was the Gazar report. Yeah, my uncle was or grandfather was really a Syrian. He really hated Turks, even though he had a Turkish last name. He killed lots of infidels and moved to Canada. I became a hockey player. That's the Gazar report.
All right, well, I guess since we're on the subject
Dirty watermelon Matt.
What do you got, Jeff?
No, I was saying, since we're on this subject of things blowing up, how about the emotions of Phil Kessel and David Booth?
Oh, that's great. Oh, that was fantastic.
Just that,
you know what they're fighting over?
Just all those emotions just let loose and gave us a very, very poor wrestling match.
Yeah, I know. They were fighting over who's getting traded to Ottawa and going to be the Hamburglar.
I want to be the
roommate. I think what happened is that Booth stole Kessel's cupcake at lunch.
By the way, Frenchie Ben just said bathroom explosion. Are you talking about the Leafs? Bravo, Frenchie Ben.
Bravo, Frenchie Ben. Frenchie Ben, always good for a good line. He should start writing for us. That's what I think he should start doing. Maybe start writing his jokes.
You know what? Like I said, this
WrestleMania hopes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This show should just be changed to what are the Maple Leafs going to do this week?
Well, that's piss me off.
Who banged Fnuff's wife this week?
Who banged Fnuff's wife? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got something to say about that. Something I didn't know because we haven't reported on it in a while. The guy who wrote the Bang Fnuff's wife tweet, he apologized for it, which really pissed me off. So they must have actually contacted him.
We should have gotten him on our show. Apologize.
Pussy. I actually unfollowed him.
He would have been in more trouble, though.
Yeah, I know. I actually unfollowed him on Twitter because I was so angry with him. Why do you apologize? And the worst part is Alicia Cuthbert. She was like, that took a lot of strength and courage to do that. No, it didn't. It took a letter from your lawyer, you big fucking cunt.
Yeah, you know what it took? It took him keeping a bunch of money in his bank account.
Yeah, that's what I wouldn't have done it.
I think all of us would have done the same thing.
I dared them to sue me. I dared them. I don't have any money to take.
You know, one guy offered. You know, we remember when that one guy offered to 1v1 loophole in Call of Duty.
That was the best. That guy. He goes, all right, I won't fight you, but I'll 1v1 you. Call of Duty. I'll go outside. He made that guy look like such a dumb jock, man. I mean, he really did. Like I'll 1v1 you. He should be on the show. What you putting around? What else you got in the news, bud?
Oh man, the Florida Panthers playoff hopes might be going because they lost Nick Bukestad for the season to back surgery. That sounds terrible.
That's awful. I'm sure the freaking Bruins are happy. Them clinging to a playoff spot. Wow.
And, you know, while on the subject of injuries, this guy can't catch a break, man. Chris Letang gets thrown into the boards by Shane Doan. Letang's got a concussion.
Yeah.
Well, I got some audio from that.
Just some English pig with no brain.
Yeah.
You know, that's about what Letang is right now. That's pretty much what Letang is now. I mean, he's had a stroke and now a concussion. So.
God.
It's fucking comical. I also got more audio from him.
Then he had Delzato cross-check him from behind.
Yeah, and the Shane Doan. Now his brains are scrambled. They took him back in the locker room. They said, "How you doing?" He was like,
"Hey, Akin, I don't like kids."
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't fucking blame you one bit. Poor Chris Letang. You know, I wish I'd have saved that, but angry Jersey Jason, which that's what we're gonna start calling him. He sent me like, "Fuck Chris Letang." He's like, last time friggin' Zach Ronaldo plopped him in the head. He was like, "That guy's a big pussy." And I was like, actually, I don't think Letang's a pussy, man.
The guy came back from a stroke.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Actually, Ottawa's winning. Florida's beating Ottawa right now.
Oh, Jesus. What a race this is. They've really made the bottom of the barrel cling the pace really exciting. They've done a great job at that.
You know, speaking of the bottom of the barrel, the Blackhawks are now in the wild card. It's this wild card spot now because Minnesota just took over third in the Central.
I think they're going to be okay, though. But they've been
I think they are too, barring everybody in Chicago dies in a plane crash. I don't think they're going anywhere because they're 7 points up with 8 games to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're okay.
Yeah. By the way, Shane Doan didn't get suspended.
It was a clean hit.
Yeah, it was. Definitely was. Definitely was a clean hit. What else you got in the news, bud?
I guess that's better than Andrew Shaw headbutting a guy. But
oh God, I can't believe he got away with that. That's unfucking believable.
Did you hear about what was going on in Buffalo?
Let's go. Oh,
yeah, the fans cheering the OT goal by the Coyotes and the McGeichel sweepstakes.
I just, these people sent me threatening, nasty tweets when I goofed on a rap song about Zamas Giggin songs. What a bunch of jerk-offs. Disgusting. Disgusting. I've defended all this shit with there's no tanking. That team's playing their balls off. And they give up a goal to Florida. You Buffalo fans should be a fucking shame to yourselves.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. They're not tanking. They suck.
Yeah, I know. And the players were upset about it, and they sure as fuck should have been.
Good.
It's fucking outrageous.
They should be.
Disgusting. I hope Buffalo.
I hope Buffalo gets like the 9th pick in the draft of the lottery.
Wouldn't that be great?
If they finish with the worst record, they're guaranteed a top 2 pick.
No. It's 1 through 14. You just get more lottery balls.
No,
that's all.
I just saw that if they get worst overall, they are guaranteed a top 2 pick.
I thought it was just
oh God, and that means that fucking kid Eckel or whatever the hell his name is in Boston's got to go there. Oh, Jesus Christ. It just makes me sick. And these are people who are like, Buffalo's a beautiful city. You just haven't been there. You don't know how wonderful it's a shithole with shitty people.
It's just a cold shithole. That's all it is.
It's just a cold shithole with ice.
I've never been there, and I really don't want to. You know what? I'll go through Buffalo. I'll go there on my way to Toronto. That's the only way I'll go to Buffalo.
I am absolutely 100% against any kind
That's right. I said it. I like Canada better than Buffalo.
They should annex it. Yeah, I remember one guy said to me,
close enough to Canada anyway. But...
Some guy wrote me a couple months ago, did you really say that Buffalo should be annexed by Canada? And I wrote him back, yeah, as a joke, And he's like, well, I don't know. I guess I sort of get what you guys are doing over there, but I don't know if I respect it. No,
if he says that, he doesn't.
No, good point. I sort of respect what you're doing over there, but I just don't respect it. Well, because you're a fucking lame-o. I like my hockey. I like my hockey with lots of information and thoughtful commentary. Here's thoughtful commentary. Eat my balls. Eat my balls. Here's my thoughtful commentary.
Hey, it's just a lottery. Anything can happen. You don't know how the guys turn out, even though McDavid's probably going to be amazing. You know who the Blues took in the 2006 draft? First overall? Eric Johnson.
Eric Johnson. Where's he playing now? Florida?
Colorado. He was in the...
Lucky him.
Yeah, we traded Eric Johnson and Jay McClement for Chris Stewart and Kevin Shattenkirk.
Shattenkirk's back. He came back this week.
Yeah, he just came back. He looked a little rusty, but, he's got 7 more games to get warmed up.
So did Lundqvist.
And the power play looked a lot... If the power play looked better last night.
You guys are playing better pretty much all around, which is... Now's the time.
Even though they lost, because Columbus is getting everybody back, and
I know they are.
They're showing everybody how they could have played this year.
They're fucking
because they've won 8 in a row on the road.
Jesus, that locker room's like a fucking a Ebola treatment camp in Africa over there in Columbus. It's ridiculous. Well, those guys had lots of bad luck, and that goalie's really good in that team. I mean, I like Scott Hart.
Bobrovsky's amazing. He won the. Yeah, he won the Vezina Trophy in the lockout season.
Yeah, I know. He's amazing. They just had horrible luck.
And then came TJ Oshie in the Olympics.
And then also Martin Brodeur beat him out for the cover of NHL 14. Yeah!
Yeah. Not a lucky guy. Not a lucky guy.
But he also played for the Flyers, too.
All right, what else you got in the news?
Speaking of goalies, Pecorine got his 40th win.
Pecorine got his 40th win. He's not winning. They're getting.
No, it's going to
I think
Price.
They should just award the award, the MVP. I think they should give the Art Ross Trophy. I think they should give the Messier Trophy and just run it right into fucking Carey Price's friggin' backyard. Just dump. You know what they should do? They should take a big dump truck, right? Put all the awards, just throw them in there, and drive right through Carey Price's living room and dump them all in there because the media. You want to talk about tanking? They're just in the.
They shouldn't even go to Vegas. They should just live from Carey Price's living room. The award ceremony, NHL award ceremony.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner, Carey Price, and everything. You can go home now. God, I'm sick of hearing about that fucking guy.
It's like Forrest Gump winning everything for like back in the 90s.
He lost the cup because Carey Price got hurt, even though the other guy played better than him. Nobody talks about that. Dustin Toharski, who could be playing for any other goddamn starting for just about any other team in the league. The guy's amazing. Although he had a rough season this year, from what I understand. You got to play because God was there. Carey Price. Carey Price is God.
No, I think God is Devin Dubnyk because he's somehow keeping the Minnesota Wild afloat because that team they're not good. They're not that good. I don't see.
They're not that good.
They have a few players that could score, and Dubnyk is.
They're not that bad. I mean, they got Vanek, but he's like streaky, and they got Parise. We know how good Parise can be.
Yeah, well, Vanek's picked his game up because he can relax now, knowing that he doesn't have a bookie looking for him.
Did you see the Vanek? Which I really didn't. I didn't understand. Vanek said that the reason he didn't sign with the Isles is because he didn't want to move to Brooklyn, and that was like a big deterrent. And I think it might have something to do with the fact that he might owe money to the. I think that's the home base. I don't know, for the Gambino crime family. So maybe it was a good move to go to Minnesota. There's not so many Italians.
When he found out, it's like, well, you're going from Buffalo to Long Island.
It's too close.
Like, oh shit! He's like, oh fuck.
This guy's not gonna have anywhere to go because he's in the. Talk about in the tank.
So how can these guys
drown
mad
them in
as
the tank.
possible so I can get out of it?
You're all breaking up. What's wrong with you today?
Yeah, you're breaking up today.
I might have too much stuff open. I got WrestleMania.
Yeah, you're doing the news. You can't have anything open besides what you're looking at. And I told you to write this shit down.
I'll close WrestleMania.
I'll kill you. You're doing this during my show? Oh, God, I hate hockey and I don't like kids.
I closed it.
This will cheer me up. I don't adore Carrie.
You know what?
Daniel Bryan's not out yet.
Listen. I thought that was every single girl that I've ever laid the pipe to. That's what it sounds like.
You know, yeah, because let's check that clip. It's hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. Oh, 6 seconds. Good job, Jake.
That's about right. It's not about quantity. It's about quality.
Quality. Yeah. Do you ever pull that move like I do? Oh, I'm sorry. I just lost concentration. I'm
Yeah, I have ADD. That happens like every
yeah. I've actually pulled that. I got ADD. I'm sorry. I do love you, but too late now.
Darren Helm's wife could have used 6 more seconds because she gave birth to their kid in the car.
Who gave
Darren Helm's wife?
Was that in the car? She gave birth to that kid?
Yeah.
Would they take a cab? I mean, he isn't.
No, he was driving there, and she gave birth to the kid in the car.
Wow.
No kidding.
The kid's name is Riley Claire, weighing 6 pounds and 10 ounces.
In the car.
Arrived a week earlier than expected.
I was born in an elevator.
Yeah, I was born in a Goodyear blimp over Yankee Stadium. That's my
No,
story.
I was really born in an elevator.
Really not born in an elevator.
No, I wasn't.
Of course you weren't. Fucking born in an elevator. Where were you born? In a fucking I didn't think to record your father because he really sounds Midwestern, Jeff. I mean, really. Yeah. It's like unmistakable.
We're
who's that? Your father and your brother? Your brother definitely sounds it. I bet they call soda pop over there.
He was so funny. He's like,
no.
Did you get the burritos?
Yeah, you got the burritos?
You got the milk?
Oh, are you making a hot dish tonight?
Did you skin the opossums? Did you pick up my gun ammunition?
You're going for it.
It was great.
Come on, Jeff. Your hot dish is done.
You're not too far off, believe it or not.
We got some pop here for you.
We got some pop.
Yeah, we don't. Do
you guys kill raccoons and eat them and shit?
No.
Okay, just checking. No. Where's your dad? He's not originally from St. Louis. He's from like a suburb or the country.
No, he's
right?
from St. Louis.
He's from really? They talk that way?
Are you like from like downtown St. Louis?
No, he's like outskirts, right?
No. His dad, my grandpa, was born in Arkansas.
Oh. So, but your dad was born and raised in St. Louis. Because I know you're in the city. Yes. You are in the city of the district, but you're in like the suburb part of the city, right? That's what I thought.
Yeah, he lived in the city, like this city, like closer to downtown than where he grew up.
That's nice. That's nice.
We're about, and where we are now, we're about 15, 20 minutes outside of downtown St. Louis.
What's he think about all the crap that's going on in Ferguson? Let me guess. It's Frankenstein Island's call.
Yeah.
All right, don't go into it then. What else you got in the news?
Did you see the Flyers gave Kimmo Timonen a video tribute?
Yes, I actually watched that game.
Pretty cool. It was that's where Philly smacked the Blackhawks.
Yes, they smacked. Yeah, that's kind of like you're starting to get the feeling like, what the hell's wrong? Maybe the Patrick Kane thing, because they responded quite well to Patrick Kane being out, but maybe it's just like...
they're actually like, they might be in a wild card spot.
I said that earlier. They're in the first wild card spot now, because like I said...
St. Louis going to draw them first.
What's that?
You guys going to draw you guys first.
See, if the playoffs started today, we'd play Minnesota.
Wonder Bar. Oh, that'd be great. You play Minnesota. I wouldn't want to play them either. That goalie's way too hot. You got, let me see this. Yeah. No, you play St. Louis, wouldn't you? or Chicago? No.
No, we play Minnesota. The new playoff format, we'd play Minnesota.
Oh, so second plays third in the Central? Because they're only
first. The first team play whoever's in first. Will play the second wildcard team.
Calgary's battling too. God, I wish they.
Calgary's 1 point behind LA.
Yeah, they just battle back. This is going down to last between Calgary and LA. It's going down to last damn game. That's.
Calgary came east. I mean, not Calgary. The Kings came east, and they picked up a few points.
They kicked some ass, took some nades, and looked like the damn Kings. And I did the game that they beat the Rangers. That was not a slide on their part. They just beat the Rangers. I mean, they just beat them. That's what's so frightening about that damn hockey.
Yeah, but then the Rangers beat the Ducks.
Yeah, and then the Rangers. Well, I don't think the Rangers played that bad against the Kings. I just think the Kings were the better team in that day, and I think we're a much better team than fucking Ducks. And they don't have any. They don't have any goalie playoff experience anyway. I think the Ducks are going to have a little trouble come playoff time. But what were you going to say, Jeff?
No, I said them being one of the teams that have clinched the playoff spot, the Ducks. Nashville's also clinched. Your Rangers have clinched, and so have the Habs.
The Habs, yeah.
And the Blues should be doing that.
Yeah,
doing that any moment now. Same with the Lightning.
Oh, can you believe this? We're getting close to the time. We're going to be doing the Dead on Dave game soon. It's going to be fun. We're in the playoffs, and when the Stanley Cup finals, I'm getting married. I'm going to miss out on all those fucking hits and all that money. Fuck. I hate that.
It's okay.
Yeah, what are you going to do? We got WrestleMania coming up tonight. It's going to be a good night. We're going to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Everybody stay in the chat. Well, me and you, Jeff.
Who's the big match at WrestleMania?
Oh, God. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar.
Roman Reigns and Brock.
The most
I'm not trying
underwhelming main event headline that I've seen. I can't remember the last one that was this underwhelming.
Although you probably should get a new pair of pants ready for that ladder match.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad. Yeah, that's gonna be bad.
Who's the ladder match?
A bunch of them. Daniel Bryan,
Ziggler, Ambrose, Stardust, Luke Harper, R-Truth.
Stardust? Wow.
Yeah, that's probably gonna steal
Bad
the
News
show.
Barrett.
That's gonna steal the show. Did you see that thing I posted on Facebook where you can bet on wrestling over here?
Yeah, bet on wrestling.
Can you believe that shit? You bet on wrestling? Dave says I should take Lesnar because they re-signed him, so he's going to think, and because he's the underdog. So Dave says I should bet on Lesnar going into this because they re-signed him. But I don't know if they're going to swear. But he has to win. He has to win by pinfall or submission. He can't win by disqualification. But all the other ones, they have to. He can win. They can just win, and then you get the money.
Well, you don't win the title by disqualification, no?
No, he's talking about the betting.
I'm talking about the betting part. Because like you could not take the title and still win the match, under wrestling rules. All right, what else you got in the news?
The Hamburglar streak came to an end after getting smacked by the Rangers 5-1.
I think that says a lot about Ottawa. I got news for you.
Yeah, like you were saying that they haven't been beating the elite teams. They've been winning the games they should have been winning, and then when it came time to play the big boys. Now we know.
And it's just in time for Boston to be getting their shit together because they're down 4-3.
Boston's just got their playoff spot back. They're 1 point.
Yeah, so I think we. Well, look, I don't want to take anything away. I started to think. I know everybody's like freaking out about this whole thing and running around.
They're showing everybody why they are an on the bubble team for the playoffs.
I don't know. I don't think they're that good. I think they just got hot. And I think something tells me we're not going to be.
Yeah, they have Minnesota Wild.
You got to beat the big teams. You got to beat.
Well, the Wild's better than Ottawa. I shouldn't say that. The Wild are much better than Ottawa.
Yeah. But I mean,
Frenchy Ben says he doesn't want Ottawa.
No.
Would you rather Ottawa or Boston?
I think you guys would handle Ottawa because just for that reason. You know why? Because when this whole thing started, it was like
Mika Zibanejad.
I think scored a big goal against. Mika Zibanejad, he scored a big goal against them, and that's what started their crazy streak in the Hamburglar thing. So that's why he doesn't want him. But I honestly think that there's a lot of rivalry there in recent years. That's a pretty decent rivalry that's not spoken about a lot because I think there's a lot of French-speaking people inside Ottawa, and that's like sort. I know Ottawa's not in Quebec, right? I don't think so.
No, Ottawa's in
Ontario.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of French influence in Ottawa, so it's like there's a lot of I don't think that's like it's kind of a rivalry. They kind of took the
Frenchie Ben rather Boston. Yeah. I'd rather Ottawa.
You want Boston in the first round? Are you insane? I'd much rather have Ottawa. Are you insane? That fucking rivalry.
I'd rather have Ottawa just due to the lack of playoff experience.
Look, that's insane because you get a situation when you're playing a rival and those teams still hate.
And their top goal scorer is a defenseman.
You get a situation when the Bruins start playing like it's goddamn 2011 in the first round of the playoffs and they're playing you. You don't want that because they'll get all their. You don't want to rev these guys up. That's what Don Cherry's always talking about: revving them up, rubbing it in, and what. You get these guys. No, you don't want Boston. You don't want, not in the first round, because that could be like, it'd be a type of situation where you guys get knocked out in a crazy 7-game series, and then Boston goes down in the second round because they can never, build themselves back up again or something. You don't want that. You're insane.
Mika Zibanejad.
That's who you want.
Yeah. Well,
Where's your
Mika
camera?
Zibanejad. You don't want Zdeno Chara. Milan Luci.
Where's your camera, Jeff? Did you knock it down?
Jeff he just went pee.
Did he really? He peed during my show?
He just wrote down, he wrote in the chat that he was going to pee.
Oh, it must have been pee. You got to take a pee beforehand like I do. You got to pee. Speaking of, with this whole Hamburglar thing, did you hear what that self-righteous coach said?
No.
The David Cameron, who has the exact same name as the damn English Prime Minister. Here's what he said. Don't throw the hamburgers on the ice. Make sure you donate them to charity. There are so many people starving. And since God...
cool. Let's give people diabetes.
Yeah. God himself told me to start the Hamburglar. Therefore, you cannot throw... This is why I'm not religious.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just go to a food shelter because I always ask for non-perishables. Just bring a whole bunch of cheeseburgers.
Yeah, exactly. And then don't eat them and set them on fire. Ah, Jesus. I'm so sick of... My God told me to pick the goalie. God says don't throw the... Shut the fuck up. I got enough of this shit. Shut up,
I had to
you
deal with
big
that with
goof.
Tebow.
But Tebow was actually less not annoying because I just want to say to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I want to thank my Lord and Savior. He didn't say... When did Tebow said, don't do that? Actually, if I remember correctly, everybody was telling Tebow not to do something. Tim Tebow didn't bother me at all. It's when if Tim Tebow said,
"Don't shot put the ball."
Yeah, all that kid did was win.
Playing like a dude. Yeah, learn how to throw the ball. That's what they're telling him.
All he did was fucking win, and everybody forgets that. Then he got traded and they buried him. That's what the truth. And he never told anybody to be a virgin. He never told anybody. They all fucking hated him. Because he was who he was, and he stood for something. I don't know if I want to stand for that. But then Dave Cameron, he's a good guy because I was in confession, and I talked to my priest, and my priest says, that Cam is a nice young man, and he's a really good Catholic. Oh, yeah, Father? Yeah! Why don't you put him in goal? And that's why the Ottawa Senators are clinging on to a playoff spot, because God said so. Fuck you! Tim Tebow didn't do shit to me.
You know what's going to happen? Say Ottawa does this.
Yeah.
They get on a run, and fucking all of a sudden, they fucking win it, and they win the cup.
Oh, God, no. I don't want that. And then we're going to have to all go to church. Fuck.
Yeah, and then then was like, well, okay, I guess there's a God. I guess this whole entire religious thing is just all true.
You think God's going to tell the Panthers to re-sign Yager because there's a report out there saying that they're very interested in doing that?
Try.
They probably will.
I don't know what Yager's doing because I still can't figure out why he re-signed with New Jersey to begin with. I don't know
think
if
he will just because they'll make it to sweeten up the pot because they're trying to get they're going to try and get people to go in there and sell Yager.
Yager only stays if what's his face comes maybe if he has his ego can handle it. What's his face? Connor McJesus. I don't see him staying. I think he's going to try
going to Buffalo. I can see Yager going to Buffalo or something or Carolina.
God, he's going to go with a team with a shot. Who wants to struggle? You might doing 82 games in Buffalo next year. I'm talking about if Connor McJesus ends up on Florida. No,
he won't end up on Florida.
You never know.
What are you nuts?
That's not impossible. The Bulls. Dave always reminds me the Bulls had like a 2% chance, and they got like 2 first-round picks in a row when they barely missed the playoffs. So, what's the thing? Apparently, also, you're never going to believe this, Jake. Guess who I got on the line?
Who?
Ilia Kovalchuk. he is apparently eyeing coming back to the NHL. Can you believe that?
Yes,
Ilia, are you there?
Yes. I am here. Yes. Sorry. Cell phone not too good over here in Russia.
Yeah,
because you know we're having problems.
Yes, you're having problems. I expect to hear horrible sounds in the background, considering your president decided to, I don't know, start a war in the middle of Europe. What the fuck was that?
Oh, sorry. That was just train running past my house. I have best house in all of St. Petersburg.
How dare you even think about coming to the NHL when you retired?
Yes, I am making comeback. I am Brett Favre of NHL. It'll be a glorious return. Everybody will be happy to see me. It'll be like when other great athletes came back, like Roger Clemens. I will be sitting in Lou Amarillo's press box, and everybody will be looking up at me. Goodness gracious, he is making the return. Yes, Ilia Kovalchuk sitting in Lou Amarillo's press box.
What was that, Ilia?
Oh, sorry. That's just Victor Tikhonov training tape.
You think that training tape might be the reason you want to come back to the NHL?
No. That was actually just our cool down.
Well, thank you, Ilia. And why don't you keep? I mean, actually, congratulations for hitting Rattle off with a stick. I really enjoyed that clip, even though under normal circumstances.
Yes. That was called Russian handshake.
Well, good luck with your return.
I can't wait to return. And then we're going to be singing, reunited and it feels so good. That's right. This is biggest news ever. That's right.
I'd stay out of Jersey if I were you, pal.
Why? Is there a problem?
Not as bad as this.
Do they not like me there? Can I do something?
Oh my!
Oh God! Great job.
You better watch it. You might get the FBI on you like they are on Nick Leddy's Stalker.
Yeah, Nick Leddy's Stalker.
Oh yes, Nick Leddy. Yes. I have nothing for that.
Yeah, all right. You were good. You were good. You almost.
Done.
You're good. You killed it. You definitely got a classic moment. Absolutely won the job. What else?
I haven't found anything else on the Nick Leddy Stalker. Have you?
No one's have. Here's the thing. I think the only thing we can do is it a chick or a guy? Because I want to know, is it a picture or is it information? Nick Leddy, is it his information like a picture?
Well, it's that the Twitter account posted pictures of Leddy's Minnesota driver's license.
But is it a picture
like
of a Xerox, or is it a picture of somebody holding it in front of the camera? Because that's different. Because that means he dropped a wallet in some bitch's hotel room. Which is kind of what I think. But I think Dave thinks it's a dude. Which actually. It's for Shot from the Point Live. It's a win-win situation, whether it's a dude or not. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty sure he banged this chick or guy, and this is payback. Somebody had their
like McGreevy shit all over again.
Somebody had their Monica Lewinsky dreams crushed.
Yeah.
The thing about it is,
you know what? And I read up. Boomer Esiason's daughter is involved with this too.
Yeah, I know. Well, like, how the hell that filthy slut? She knows my non-boyfriend. You know.
Yeah, she dates
Matt Martin.
She dates Matt Martin.
Yeah,
and Matt Martin's like really good friends with Nick Leddy. So
God.
So
creepy.
I think there was a picture with her and Nick Leddy, and she got called a whore, and
it's probably a chick. I think it's a chick or a gay guy. It's a chick or a gay guy. And that's the thing. Like, you got to be careful who you're banging, I guess. But there's no way to find out until after you bang.
Nick Leddy, first openly gay hockey player, possibly.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great.
You heard it here first, folks.
Hello, Frisco! Are they going to put a team in San Francisco? Oh, San Jose's close enough. Poor Nick Leddy. That's right, Deb. Poor Nick Leddy.
Maybe it was Deb.
You find out. Hey, Dev hasn't called in like 3 weeks. That'd be great. What else you got in the news? Anything?
Oh, man. Okay, did you see the NHL tried to remove the concussion lawsuit?
Yeah, it didn't work, did it?
Yeah, it didn't work out too well.
Yeah, from what a non-legal expert that told me they were a legal expert told me that they had no chance of making that happen anyway. We used to call them barracks lawyers in the Army. Dude, they can't do that to you. What you got to do is you got to write this thing and then get everybody to sign it and everything will be fine. Wrong. Sound like my fucking divorce lawyer. Everything's going to be great. Yeah, that's just simply not going to happen. Don't throw burgers in the ice. That's all I got to tell you. Don't throw burgers in the ice.
Don't throw burgers in the ice.
Don't throw burgers in the ice. That's the most important. I plead to you as to the hockey community and the influence that I have over it. Don't throw burgers at the ice. Throw them at Cameron. Douche.
Hi, I'm Jake Ling from the Shot from the Point. And we like to joke around, but one thing we don't like to joke around about is throwing burgers on the ice.
Hi,
due to the beef shortage that is going on in the Midwest right now.
Hi, I'm Tommy C, and we like to have fun here. But one thing I could plead to you, when you buy that double cheeseburger, put it in your mouth. Don't throw it on the ice.
And if you do have to throw it on the ice, make sure Phil Kessel is playing.
Yes, you might get your hands bit.
Make sure you throw it on the ice and treat Phil Kessel like a game of Hungry Hippos. Wait! I'm dropping the mic on that one. Drop the mic. I just dropped the mic.
Yeah, MVP. What else you got in the news? Anything?
Oh,
is that it?
Oh yeah, I think that. Yeah, that's.
I got all my jokes. All right, we'll take your call. 718-395-7660. 718-395-7660. What's going on in the National Hockey League? We got scores.
Somebody is starting. I'm pulling it back up.
Let me check the scores right now. Right now, at the end of the second period, Florida leads Ottawa 2-0. Yeah, where's your Hamburglar now, bitch?
Where's your God now?
Where's your God now? God now. Why don't you start throwing the burgers on the ice? Maybe God didn't like it. Maybe God didn't like the fact that you told him to stop throwing burgers on the ice, you big dummy. Islanders lead Detroit 5-4. Boy, that looks like a shootout. That in the second. They're going to the third. I bet that's a good game.
Yeah, it was. I was watching a little bit of that.
Looks like it's insane. Boston, Carolina, they're tied at the end of the second. Oh, you got to dispatch Carolina.
The Predators have pretty much died against the Calgary Flames, that's trailing 4-1 in the third.
That's always fantastic news. I'm a Calgary. We're rooting for Calgary over here because I told you to. We're rooting for Calgary. Yeah.
We're rooting for Calgary just because of Johnny Hockey, Jersey boy.
Yeah, Johnny Hockey from New Jersey. Frenchie Ben from Quebec. What's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's happening?
It's a good show today.
We're killing it.
Thank you.
Fucking killing it.
I'm still impressed by all your contacts in Russia.
Yeah.
That's all we have. Don't ask us for anyone else.
Yeah, I know.
Just Russia.
We've had Vladimir Putin, Alexander Ovechkin,
the ghost of Victor Tikhonov, the ghost of the Russian hockey team.
Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago.
But I have to get the Victor Tikhonov training tape.
Yeah.
I think it's much worse than Bill the Mott training camp.
We don't need training tapes here. We just go to Ferguson.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm not in Russia.
Training.
I'm in Ferguson. What's on your mind, brother?
I have a solution for your goalies in New York.
What? Quit?
No, just play the third goalie as Florida does.
Somebody already said that. Somebody already said that joke. They beat you to it.
No,
I forget. That was a good one, though. It was well. Just play.
I don't want Ottawa in the playoffs. Because I think they have our number more than Boston.
Who?
Why would you want Boston though? That's what.
Why would you want? I don't get that at all, buddy. You really want to get in a friggin' heated 70-year rivalry with a team that could snap out of it all at the sudden and pound the shit out of you in the first round, or lose to them in 7 games, or beat them in 7 games and be too beat up to get to the next 2 rounds? I think you're insane. That's what I think.
Yeah, but I think that we don't have solutions against Ottawa, and we have against Boston.
I don't think Ottawa's that good. I think this is a fluke. I think you're wrong. I think you'd handle Ottawa.
But sometimes it's like in boxing. How do you say that? Styles makes fight.
So you guys don't. So you don't think you match up well against Ottawa? Is what you're saying?
No, not in the last months and maybe the last 2 years.
Really? So you're uncomfortable?
Yeah, but I fear any team in the first round. I don't like the matchup the Montreal Canadiens will have.
You either got Boston, you could have Ottawa, outside shot Florida.
Nobody likes the first round because it could be over before it starts.
There's also a slight chance of the Islanders. The Islanders are playing like shit lately. They're only 2-6-2 in the last.
I wouldn't want to play the Islanders.
I wouldn't want to play the Islanders either. Well, here's the thing. You remember the big conversation we were having this summer, like how thin, with the exception of like Pittsburgh, the East is. I don't think you could say that anymore. I think the East is stacked. And,
it's funny. It seemed like something like after the All-Star break, something happened where there was like a shift.
Yeah, there was like a shift in. I wouldn't say they're better than the West now. I wouldn't go that far, but they're definitely on more even terms. Who won the All-Star game? I already forgot.
Team. Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Yeah. Did you? You did. I have a dirty confession. I didn't watch the All-Star game.
I watched.
You didn't really miss anything.
I watched skills competition, but I did not watch it.
Yeah, I did. I watched the
skills. Making me hungry.
Yeah, I know I'm supposed to watch it, but it just sucked. Anything else on your mind, Frenchie Ben?
Yeah, before I leave, have you heard that on WrestleMania play button they added a match?
No, tell me, what's the match?
Yeah, they had two. They had two matches. I didn't get to see the Memorial Battle Royal because that's when I was cutting out.
What did?
But tonight, me, Jesse the Body Ventura, and my good friend Alex Jones will take on Jesse J, Joe Cronin, and Pencil Pete in a 6-man bull rope match. Be there or be square.
All right, everybody, get your pants, new pairs of pants ready because the ladder match is starting right now.
Is it? Wait a minute. I thought it doesn't start till.
It is starting right now.
Fuck. So I should
get the Rose report.
What time did we go on? We only did an hour, right?
Yeah.
Should we go off? I don't want to miss that shit. That sucks. We covered all the news, right?
Yeah.
Probably not getting any more listeners.
And the finish announcer's coming out right now for WrestleMania.
Oh, great, cool.
There's yeses everywhere. There you go.
I kind of want to watch that. Hey, you want to call it early?
Yeah, I mean, we can. We covered everything.
No, we kind of covered everything.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat? You think we should bag it? You guys go watch WrestleMania? I don't really want to compete with WrestleMania anyway. You know, most of my
I think that's a losing battle.
My subs, my subs are wrestling people.
Yeah, Cronin subs.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. It should be.
Wow, I didn't realize how early it starts.
Well, let's give Dave Rose a spot.
Well, they're in San Fran, so.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's
Dave Rose. Actually, Dave Rose didn't commit, so let me see if he doesn't come on. I don't blame him because I'm sure he wants to watch this too. Then,
he said, "So wrap it up, mofo."
Oh,
that's what he just said. Right. Come on,
wrap it up. Well, we got to put him on. Wrap it up. Everybody watch WrestleMania. It's fucking like a holiday for a lot of people. a lot of people in Hillbilly.
A lot of people like they're wrestling.
Yeah, because let's face it, they don't have much to cheer about in that San Jose, San Francisco area now that the 49ers have died and the Sharks are the Sharks.
Dave Rose from Toronto, Canada. Looking like he just whacked somebody in Pulp Fiction, and then like the collar.
The camera
shirt.
was fucking up. Apologies.
Yeah.
I know that you,
what do you think of the
like
show?
to see this ugly mug of mine.
No, you look good.
God,
actually, I think you look sharp with that
phenomenal.
collared shirt or whatever it is. I think you look good. That's what I think.
Gentlemen,
sure.
Because we're on some sort of a time limit, because WrestleMania is fast encroaching on your viewership, I will go quickly through my assessment of today's show. I would have to give it a 7 overall. I thought there was some good calls, some good information. It's hard to beat last week's rating of 23 out of 10, but... That being said, I liked
not an 8.
A few things. Jake had some great lines.
Yeah.
Actually, Jake specifically said the whole Muppets Kermit impression.
That was great.
That was very well done. However, Tommy, I would have to say that you're sounding very commie these days because forcing Frank to apologize for his views, no matter how egregious they might be,
they weren't his
is very much like the Canadian Human Rights Tribunal here in Canada.
No, that doesn't compare.
Yes, it is.
I will defend
if he
myself.
wants to, hey, let me be honest.
Okay.
If he wants to be racist, let him be racist, but let us know that he's racist. The fact is, you should not be telling anyone, you must think like we do, and you are going to say apologies right now.
That's not what I did, though. That's not what I did.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said, like, now you're going to apologize for this, and now you're going to apologize for that. So
now it's my. No, he's going to apologize
like
for
that,
it. I tell you, because we have a role in the show, and I've explained
of course,
this stuff.
I'm not defending what he did. What I am doing is saying that he should not be forced to agree.
He wasn't forced. He was
it
going
sounded
to,
to me like
he was getting his ball. First of all, a month ago, I said that he's because here's the difference. Like we had those douchebags on last week, and they were using that word too. All right, they were dropping the N-bomb. Okay, all right. So, but there were prank calls, and one thing he used it in a hateful way, not like he was reading off. Another thing is that's the rules in this show. It goes for you, it goes for Jake.
Yes, absolutely. But making him apologize by saying, "Okay, now you apologize for this. Now you say this," is basically saying, "Well, you can say this, and you can basically."
I'm the dictator. I'm the dictator here. This is not a democracy. And this
I
particular
totally understand. But what I'm saying is that I don't agree with that in the sense that if someone's going to be a racist, I would rather than declare them to be a racist.
Here's the thing. I don't think he was racist. I don't think he was racist. What I think happened is he tried to be funny. And I think it went over the line, but I wanted to let him know that I disapproved of it, and I don't want that on this show. Look, this show's pretty loose. We've used that word in different contexts, but I don't want it in the hateful context, so I defend that. I don't think it's it because this is a dictatorship. If this was a news show, if we were going to shame him, we busted his balls a little and sent him on his way. That's all we did. We busted his balls, and I showed him I can't concentrate. Fucking Jake's got a marionette in the fucking...
Well, I think that you
look
should
at your Skype screen, please.
I think you should appreciate my my stance because I'm playing devil's advocate here, and although again I'm not endorsing what he did. Fuck you and your goddamn marionette. I'm just trying to say that. Okay. I just didn't like that.
You didn't like it.
I like my hockey, and I don't like it mixed in with politics and being here in Canada. Those are sometimes one and the same, so you got to watch out for that. But my thing was, I just did not appreciate that particular aspect of the show.
Fair enough.
Overall, apart from a few other great lines, Matt's call was very funny. I don't want to get into politics because there was a few things in there that you would have talked about politics.
I didn't talk about. It was like a totally not political show. What are you talking about? I totally cut that shit out. If you haven't noticed,
you're talking about Turkish people, and the fact is, until the Turks recognize the fact that they committed a genocide on the Armenian people, we're going to be going back around in circles. So again, that's why I didn't want to mention that.
We're talking
if you ask me, this show is quite preposterous.
Now, Jeff, I loved your mention about Kessel and Booth fight. And
it was funny.
When I saw that video, I just shook my head and it was just like, "This is what."
That sums up the season.
It really does.
Not just the season; it sums up the team.
It really does. That too. Yeah.
It did.
I was angry when I saw that fight because I knew we had to talk about it. And notice we didn't give it a hell of a lot of time. Under normal circumstances, we'd have done a whole show around it. I'm just so sick of those fucking guys. I'm so sick.
And I can't blame you because we here in Toronto are sick of hearing this bullshit year and year in.
I imagine.
Of these people who think that they're fucking the best thing since sliced bread and team members fighting against each other. Are you kidding me?
It's insane. I mean, I know shit happens, but it's just that looks stupid. You know?
Yeah.
Why didn't he hit him why didn't he swing a stick at him like he did John Scott a couple years ago? I don't know. We're doing plugs.
7 out of 10. There's my rating.
Deserved it. 7.5. Can I take a 7.5? Because Jake was really good. 7.5?
I'll stick to my 7.
Oh, you fucking bastard, you. Oh, we've got principle. What's I going to tell you? JohnFreemanMusic.com. JohnFreemanMusic.com. Please check out JohnFreemanMusic.com for all.
I give Jake a 10. Yeah. 10 for Jake. Yeah.
What are you, Jim Henson now?
Dude, I have like 4 or 5 different puppets in this room right now. I like puppets.
Yeah, I know he does. You know he does a did you know Jake does a ventriloquism act?
Not really. It's really horrible.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's because you're the last guy to do it since 1812. I mean, shit.
Well, maybe you should, go with a mute act. You know, you're a ventriloquist, but you're mute. So,
That's actually really funny. You should do that.
Well.
I have a friend here, but he's a mute. And then you just you move his arms and so he can't talk, and then you sit the whole act.
I should just ask him questions and have him shake his head.
Yeah, that would be hysterical. Oh God, that's so funny. What a great idea.
Sorry guys, it's just he's like social anxiety and stuff, you know.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you just tell the audience what a retard he is, and oh wow, we're getting a ventriloquism, and they don't give them a ventriloquism act, and then they have the stupid thing, and you, oh God, that's brilliant. Jesus, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'd pay to see that.
ACL.
I'll take 10%, Jake.
What do you think?
10%.
I'm sorry, he's a mute. That's so funny. You're fucking all right. I gotta fucking end this shit. John Freeman, JohnFreemanMusic.com. Please check out John Freeman. He does the music for this show. Also, make sure you check out Border. They're in the links box below as well. They do the song for In the Crease with Tommy C. Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. Looks like we're going regular live this week. I'm going to talk to Dave later about that because he's got to actually do the news now because I'm going to be at school. And check us out, Shop from the Point Hockey on Google Plus and Facebook. Google Plus, I always friend you back. I'll always follow you back. And if you tell me to fuck off, I'll unfollow you like that jerk off did. He listened to the whole show and got mad because I made fun of Matt. Jerk
Oh, yeah,
off.
Matt was looking very dapper today as well.
Matt looked good. Matt had a great call. You didn't mention that. That's why I deserve 7.5.
Great call, great hair.
Great hair. 7.5. Matt's a good-looking guy.
Well, somebody left because we made fun of Matt.
He needs more
it was a
sun
while
though.
ago. Yeah, because we made fun of Matt. He called us quite racist. It was like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Matt, get a 10. I don't want you looking like powder.
Check us at Google Plus, Facebook, Shop from the Point Hockey. You can call me anytime, any place, anyway. Sometimes I even pick up 718-395-7660. Leave a message, hate mail, whatever you want, or Skype is Shop from the Point. One word. Shop from the Point, one word. Follow me, Tommy C, SFTP on Twitter. Make sure you check out right after WrestleMania the Joe Cronin Show. Joe Cronin will have his WrestleMania link up, and he's ready to go. Right after WrestleMania, make sure you check out the Joe Cronin Show. My co-host, all the way to your right, Davius.
He just pulled out a fucking bedazzled ladder.
I gotta get offline. Dave Rose.
I'm sorry. I had to say that.
Bedazzled.
Stardust just pulled out I shit you not, it is a bedazzled ladder.
That's fucking funny. I like
and Barrett's just stomping the shit out of it.
All right, we gotta get to WrestleMania. Dave Rose, tell them who you are and what you want to plug.
Find me at Devious Dave Rose, whether it be Twitter, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Google Hangouts. You can find me there, Devious Dave Rose. Check me out. I got a lot of stuff out there. I love you all, and I'm not trying to steal anybody's momentum.
What's that look in your face? You're freaking me out.
That's a little...
yeah, I know. I guess we're going to be talking about that offline. Don't say anything else. Because, yeah. Jake Link with his deaf mute puppet friend.
Jim Henson himself.
Tell us where you're coming from, by the way.
You can find me on Twitter at Jake Link Comedy. Also, check out the project. Your projects suck.
Your ventriloquism sucks.
You know what another thing we'd do is make no effort whatsoever to throw your voice on the ventriloquism bit. That would be also really funny.
Otto Peterson, the great Otto Peterson. Actually, you could see his lips move.
Well,
but
you could see his tongue move.
He was still a great ventriloquist.
Yeah.
But
make no effort. That's even funnier.
Make no effort.
Yeah.
We're doing one of these.
I have this really great act, but I really can't do them.
But you can also the project they're still going on. They're going to start filming soon. For the No Station Required, that's the documentary about podcasting and internet radio that I'm going to be have a part in. So
yeah.
Check it out.
No Station Required. Check that out on Facebook. Apparently, we're going to be a part of it. So we're told. But I'll go along with it. Jeff the Huffman, www.youtube.com. Grand Slam 87. You can check out Jeff's rage work and the great things that he does whenever he's up to doing them on his YouTube channel. Anywhere else they can catch you, Jeff?
Yeah, my Twitter handle is also at Grand Slam 87, and if you want to play with me on PlayStation 4 ID is also Grand Slam 87.
Yeah. So he's a Grand Slam 87. That's it, and that's all we got for you this week.
Jeff, what kind of flavor gum you're chewing this week?
Right now, I've got... I don't even know what I have. I think I got tropical.
Big League Chew.
I think I got tropical.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. I have a mix.
There you go, people. Exclusive here on Shot from the Point Live.
Huffman with his big abs, and I like tropical gum.
That's right. That's the Q&A session.
Chew gum inside, and be sure to chew tropical gum.
Tropical gum.
Yeah. Wear hats inside and chew it on the radio. Shot from the Point.
Right.
Hi, I'm Jake Link with Shot from the Point, and I'm Paul.
Can I end this fucking thing so we can watch WrestleMania?
We like to joke around.
Yeah, I'd like to, because I think...
One thing we don't like to joke around about is wearing hats inside.
It's a PSA.
Jesus, PSA. I'm Tommy C. This has been Shot from the Point Live for the 30th. Oh, my God. The month's almost over. 2 weeks to go for the playoffs, folks. We'll see you around, and we'll see you next week, and we'll see you during the week. Thank you very much. Peace, and see you later.
Yeah. Do that, you go to the box, 2 minutes by yourself, and you will feel shame. Yeah.
Alright, everywhere I go, people keep asking me. Alright, everywhere I go, people.
I'm gonna throw up all over myself.
Are you a YouTuber? I don't know. I'm wearing pink and kissing guys.
I have to confess that I've never let the children watch a hockey game.
I don't find the trade.
Mika's the minute jab.
It was a clean hit!
Dare you. How dare you!
By the way, our French Canadians think we got an 8.5 out of 10.
Yes! Thank
Luke
you.
Harper just killed Dean Ambrose.
I didn't do anything political. Bye, bitches.